Welcome to Manship's brand new Rare Soul Vinyl Information Guide on 45s and LPs. And this is the new book, weighing in at a wonderful 3.8 kilos. The book actually tells you from start to finish over 1026 pages, all in alphabetical order of artist. First come the Rare Soul 45s, and within that we will tell you about the original presses and the second presses and everything you need to know to identify rare soul records made in the USA between 1955 and present day. We've also, for this edition, first time ever, added a few features for extra interest. Firstly, we are covering rare LPs, and we do again from artist A to artist Z, and within those LPs we are noting all the best tracks and the tracks that people really want the LP for. So what you have is the artist, the title of the album, and the tracks within the album. On the 45s you have A side, B side, label, label number, label variations, either blue, pink, green, red vinyl, blue vinyl, any variations at all are noted. Next to that is the genre of what the record is, whether it's Northern Soul, crossover, 70s Soul, funk, Motown, what it's really collected for. And within that, within all this information, there's a little number which says what we last sold. Is there anything else you'd like to know about this book?
So Manny, this is your 7th edition, ready for Christmas 2016.
Yeah.
Tell us what's different about this one compared to the 6th.
Well, the 6th one was only 700 pages. This one is hardback edition only. We're only making 1,000 copies, which will make this a collector's piece. It's the quality of it far outweighs anything we've ever done before. Better paper, better graphics, better everything really. It actually cost us 4 times more than any other book guide that we've produced to bring this to the market.
And each is individually signed and numbered?
Yeah, at the front here we have its own individual stamper out of 1,000, and everyone that goes out will have its own individual number. And I've signed it as well on the inside pages.
Okay, well, that was good. Let me think of another question. What about...
As you can see, it's high quality hardback.
I need to pause for a second. I think you should say something about the LPs.
Yeah.
So Manny, with the addition of LPs in this book, what sort of LPs have you concentrated on?
We've concentrated on LPs which are worth what we consider worth over £30 or $40. We've missed out all the LPs which are so common that you can find out more or less anything about them by Google. And on these albums, some of them are extremely rare, extremely obscure. What we've covered is for the DJs and for the collectors, the specific tracks which are normally not on 45 that people are seeking these albums for. So as you can see here, we have the artist, title of the LP, and the tracks that we consider are the better tracks that the people have been looking for. Label number, what we think we'd sell them for if we had these in stock, and the fact that it's an album.
that's a good one. And then, and in this edition, you've delved into the DJ boxes of some special DJs and collectors.
This is what we wanted to keep as a little surprise. We never told anybody that this was going to happen within this guide. But what we've done, we have decorated it to the highest possible standard with the most beautiful label scans of very, very, very rare records. But in addition to that, rather than just pulling from our archive of rare label scans of records we've auctioned over the years, we've also invited some of the world's most best renowned rare soul DJ, and I mean the world's because we have people from America, people from Australia, people from the United Kingdom have all contributed to this. And let me just give you a little bit of an insight to the people who have. There's Martin Barnfather. He lifts the lid off his secret DJ box and gives you loads and loads of fabulous scans of his current plays. And then we go to other very famous people. Mr. Fish, Steve Clancy. He does likewise. He talks about what rare soul means to him, takes the lid off his DJ box and does all the label scans of his favourite records at the time. Same with Greg Belson. Now Greg is a groundbreaking DJ. He has gone off in another direction of soul dance, and it's more gospelified, but again some fantastically rare records, which personally, when I was compiling this book, I'd say 50% of those I'd never seen before in my life, ever. So we have Greg, and then we move.
Just interrupt and say.
No, you can't, you twat. We're filming.
Oh, sorry.
Fuck's sake! Get this guy on fucking YouTube.
Who do you think he was talking to?
I'm sorry, I had no idea.
This guy's got to be on the movie. Sit him down here. Now we have here a typical customer who.
It was just when you said about Martin Barnfather, he actually DJ'd that night when I had the Jackie Wilson photo in 1976.
Yeah, but that was so worth the break of my flow. We also go into the collections of people who have spent a lifetime accumulating rare records. This is Australian collector Barry Simpson, who's a Motown fanatic and has one of the best Motown collections in the world. He's taken the lid off his collection, and you can see that. The next guy I'm so proud of involving in this project is John Ridley, better known to most people who go to his website as Sir Shamblin. Sir Shamblin is the, without question, world expert on deep soul 45s, and he has also donated some of his rarest scans to this book, and he's given his points of view on his deep soul collection and his research that he's done. This is fantastic, and I can remember talking to John about these very, very obscure records that he has let me have the scans of, and he thinks as little as 50 copies of some of these records were made. Also, an addition to the book, which we've not done before, is a look at some top collections from around the world, and this is Richard Johnson's collection, who has dedicated himself to the rare soul of Detroit. Again, just full of beautiful, beautiful label scans. Another one we're really lucky to have within the pages is world famous DJ Miss Goldie from Melbourne. It is Melbourne, isn't it? Well, Brisbane.
Yeah, Melbourne.
She's actually from Melbourne, Australia. And again, the same thing. She just lets us have a look at all of very, very most prized possessions. Really rare vinyl records. There you go. So what we have in this book, this is different to edition 6. A, it's top quality. B, it's hardback. C, it's limited to 1,000 only, that's it. Each individual one is numbered. We're now sitting on number 700 and something, and it's been available now for less than 3 weeks. I'm personally quite proud of it. Gone a lot of work, 4 years work in fact, to get it to this level of standard. Everything in the book has an A side and a B side, label number, and if there is any variations of bootlegs, etc, etc, a quick glance will tell you how to tell first press, second presses, counterfeits, etc, etc. So pretty complete, pretty heavy, pretty impressive, and I would say durable. And if you're lying in bed at night and you want to remember in the morning where you are, we've got this little red strip here which you can just drop in, or you can actually tie your white wrists up with it. Okay, Manship 7th edition, by far and away the best thing we've ever produced.
So John, if I was a new record collector,
yeah,
as a lot of young people are, why would I need your book?
Well, I can open it on any page and I can go like that and it'll drop onto a piece of information that I myself don't know, and I wrote the book. It's impossible, absolutely impossible to remember that much information. For reference, it will tell you a guideline of whether it's been bootlegged or not been bootlegged. It will tell you what to buy. It'll tell you what the B side sounds like. So if you like a little bit of deep soul and you look on the back of a Northern Soul record and it says DS like it does there, you've got a deep soul ballad on the flip. So as much information as I can possibly pack into each title, each release, we have done. Even I reference my own book, just in case. It's impossible to remember that. I defy anybody in the world to know everything that's in here. I don't know everything that's in here. I actually wrote it. Anything else? If you collect, listen to, thinking about collecting, DJ, want to DJ, this book is the most informative book that's ever been produced. That's ever. And it's absolutely cram jam full of information that is nowhere on the internet to find. I can guarantee that there's information on here you cannot Google.